Hello, everyone. So I'm just going through the usual rigmarole I do on every live, trying to make sure I'm actually alive and out there. It's a dumb ritual, but it's a ritual. And as always, I'll give it about 5 minutes or so, let people file into the chat. That's my line. Hello, Rafi. Hello, Matt. And we got pulled pork all the way at 3 o'clock in the morning that he sent that. It's going to be an interesting stream because, quite honestly, I don't know what to talk about, but I know what everyone else is going to want to talk about. I mean, I got stuff in the closet we can build. If I feel like building for like 2 hours, I can go bust a kit out of the closet. But I'll give y'all 5 minutes to talk amongst yourselves, see what y'all want to do. He's here. He's here. What's up, Matt? Proline recall and thoughts. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's only so much I can recap on Proline because I did a video about it, you know. But I mean, yeah, I can talk more about it because I will say that is a little preemptive, but I'll let a little bit more people come in. Here we go. XP 10 thoughts. Okay, I can do that because I actually have a video semi about that coming out tomorrow. I love doing the interviews. 2 of them dropped today, but as much as everyone tells me that they like them, they get like 40 views. So maybe not too many people like them. But I think I got a special one coming up tomorrow that I think everyone's going to like. Build a kit to spite thievery. I like how you think. Love the interviews too. Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Hasn't quite been 5 minutes, but I think there's a good amount of people in the chat to where we'll start this evening off. But I feel like it's gonna get dark. Yeah, turn my little ring light on. So the XP10. First thought on everyone's mind is $1,400. Yikes. It's limited to 250. There's machine axles. There's weird ways that stuff keys together and everything on the inside. So it's really its own thing. Comes with a plague body. Supposedly it comes fully assembled, which we'll come back to that. And it comes in a carrying case. I kind of hate to say it that I can see it on the price. Like I said, I hate to say that, but I can kind of see it on the price. And it's because of the fully assembled. Someone correct me in the comments. It's fully assembled, right? I swear to you. But I don't see how it's fully assembled because that briefcase it comes in is like this big. So I mean, it's cool. A world class crawler went and put it together. So I mean, it it better perform. But like I said, as far as the price, I can kind of see it. Pulled pork is saying it's fully assembled, just no shock oil. That's interesting. It had servos and an outrunner. I'm right there with you, especially for how much they charge for their servos. Yeah, the 1400. But I mean, when you make a reputation of charging $140 for a 450-ounce servo, I mean, I kind of expect you to release a $1,400 kit. Fully assembled, and let's not forget, designed by Wyatt, the world champ. So we not know a little something about it. Yep, that's my thought. I mean, it's still steep. At the end of the day, it's still steep. There's no beating around the bush. But the biggest question on everyone's mind is it's limited edition. It's limited to 250. Well, what about the rest of us plebeians out here? Are you gonna throw some bones out here to us for like $800? I mean, even then, that's expensive. But I mean, I calling it out now that Reese is gonna try to make a nylon axle version of it and put that out there for us for like $7.99. Zero secondary market is going to be a little weird with somebody else's name on that briefcase, though. Well, I mean, that's going to be like the Origins. They do that dumb title transfer thing through Vanquish, and I just think Josh likes paperwork. You know, he turned Vanquish into a DMV. But I mean, yes, that is true. Someone's gonna have their name etched on that briefcase, and then they're gonna try to unload it for like $2,000 because they have electronics and shit in it. Amen. I buy shifts, not reefs. I've had my fair share of a raw 500, but then I looked at what I paid, and then looked at the specs of the server. I was like, wait a minute, this is a Shifts XB in a metal case. But yeah, I can kind of see it, but I mean, it's cool. I wish they would sell individual parts of it though. I feel like that would be even more cool. Is have the limited edition thing, but then just like sell the parts, sell like the links and then the axles, and because I'd like the rails, just the rails. That would be a pretty cool thing to play around with. Servo shots fired. I fire shots at servos all the time. And I will say, as a small recap on Proline that I didn't put in the video, me and Raph text offline here and there and try to keep up with each other, but I don't get to crawl with that dude much, if any. And at Proline, I ran into him for literally like 15 minutes. And after that whole time, I was like, man, I need to find time to go crawl with this dude. So we need to get together and set up a date we can go to CDM with the family, Raph. That'd be super awesome. Because I know the things that transpired. I shouldn't be worrying about that at Proline, but I feel like I got to make it up to you. My prediction will be, like you said, RTR-ish version with nylon axles and non-limited edition. I mean, the engineering's there. Why wouldn't they? Exactly. But I mean, at the upfront cost, they got to make it worth their money, and then they're going to release it to all the rest of us. Because sadly, that's the whole thing of the hobby now is the supreme model is go get the limited edition, go chase that bag, you know. But it's sad that it's getting to that point, but it's outside forces as well, kind of keeping it that way. But what can you do? Hmm. I saw a little signal emblem up there, and I was checking my little feed that I have open. That was interesting. It's just making sure that everything was coming through okay. So, I mean, everyone in this audience will have heard, but I had a rig taken out of Proline, and that sucks. But me being who I am, I'm more worried about everyone else that got one taken. It's going to hurt my wallet, but I mean, at the end of the day, I can build another. But I just don't want thieves to win. But to put it on a brighter note, I will say that the Show and Shine and the Scale City were absolutely amazing. But I've had an idea about Proline or just an event in general that I'm amazed hasn't become a thing in the RC world yet. And that's like SEMA. Yeah, Proline's cool because they actually like filter something that you work towards. But I feel like there needs to be an event out there like SEMA, but for RC cars. And say like the first time you throw it, you limit it to like say 100 builders, and then at the end of it, you can open it up to the public. But 100 builders get to build cars for that event, and then just build the wildest thing you can for that event. Yeah, I think it's okay if it's like people buying a GT3 RS Porsche, so I could afford a little Boxster. Yeah, that's basically what I was getting to. Story makes me sad every time. I mean, it doesn't get much nicer than Underdog for this to happen to. Yeah, it is sad, but like I said, I'm just trying to keep my chin up through it. But getting back to that event, like I said, is I feel like Proline could become that type of event. Is like a RC SEMA. I feel like that would be really really cool because to me, I mean, it kind of is, but where else are you going to see that truck that I was so enamored of? I didn't even see it run. I was just told about it. And some guy was like, hey, there's a dude I saw driving in. He had a 6x6 that was six-wheel steer, and his trailer also was powered and had full-wheel steer. And I was like, what? How do you even come up with that? How do you even come up with the idea to power your trailer, much less put steering axles on it? And, that's amazing, though. I wish I would have thought of it. Feel for your brother. Stop by, show some love. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So XOK did a short of that crab walker trailer. I gotta go find that because I want to see that rig move. That's awesome. But more I'm thinking on it and actually like saying it out loud to some people, I'm trying to figure out how I can get an RC SEMA going. Huh. And do it out of like Pomona like they do the Super Show. Potentially. But a quick tidbit on the Super Show that some people may not know, they kind of piggyback off of a off-road show. So I think they kind of split the cost so they don't have to pay as much. I feel like Proline might be getting a little too big. Every year it seems a little more riffraff. Did you hear Right Pirate podcast about kicking drunks off Scale City? Yes, I watched the Pirate podcast and they were talking about kicking drunk dudes out of Scale City. There was a little bit of riffraff. I didn't encounter it, but also from what I heard from Ryan with Shifts, I think it was Saturday night, him and some friends went out to eat and they had came back to camp at like 1 in the morning and the front gate was still open. So I'm almost curious if it wasn't trespassers that happened to just come in and knew the event was going on and took what they took. Because a little tidbit about Proline, and not to put this out there for thieves, I'm putting this out there for the community. Every year that I've been there, people will set up their camp with their trucks on a table outside their car and then just have that the entire weekend. Some people may bring their easy ups like down over the table, and some people just like put a towel over their table, but it's still there. But I mean, some people are bringing 12 rigs to Proline, and that's a really, really hard thing to cram into your truck every night and lock it. So I understand that. But also, I mean, it is a little bit on our part as well that we leave them out. So yes, it sucks that it happened, but also I can understand why it happened. But I also don't wish it happened either, because we should be able to have an event like that where you can leave stuff out on the table and not have to worry about things, because we're all a community. That's why the nice part of me thinks it's trespassers. It's something in my brain that's telling me it's not somebody in the community. That's just how nice I am. Oh, there is something. Got from the mail call. I'll do what I brought home from Proline, because I actually spent some money out there. Whoa. AZD's writer. Hello. So, first of all, I'm really proud of this because supposedly Proline only gave goodie bags to the first 500 people through the gate, I think. So I didn't get all the cool stickers and patches and stuff like that. Bill from Arizona? Is that what you're trying to say? Hello. Well, there was one thing in the goodie bag that I wanted, and thankfully they were selling it at the Proline table. I think it was only like $5. This pin is absolutely sick. And then on top of that, they had your entry sticker for your car that looked kind of like that. And I wish they would have gave that out as stickers instead of putting it on your car. One guy accidentally didn't put it on his car yet and put it on his rig, and it looks sick. That's what I'm saying. I wish they would have handed them out. I was given an A-Main banner by A-Main. Dibs on the pin. That's for me. That's why I bought it. Oh. Bernie with milk tea gave me one of his sticker sheets. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Can never have enough stickers. I got a Fusion 8 SE 1800 kV. I didn't even know this existed. And Hobby Wing had it out on their table. And for the price they were asking, I couldn't pass it up. So, look at that bad boy. 5mm shaft and everything. So expect that to be going in a bomber chassis here pretty soon. I'm getting a video on that. That's a good thing about Hobby Wing as well. They give you all the goodies to set it up in your rig too. Which motor was that? It is this, the Fusion 8 SE. Like I said, I didn't even know they had a budget version of the 8 scale Fusion, which is why I picked it up. Now, I can already see the comment popping up. The 2300 Pro. Oh, the 2300 Pro is 125 on A-Main. They had the Elite out there, but it wasn't on sale. So I didn't pick it up. Yeah, I'll probably save those for last. Speaking of reefs, I picked these up to do a video with the Coyote, which, if I can be 100% honest, I kind of regret buying the Coyote because it set a fire in our camp, and I had to constantly look over my shoulder to make sure it was still there and my buddy Adam wasn't taking it on the trail for himself. Lead available in like 2 weeks. They had it at the event, so I didn't even know it wasn't released yet. 150 on A-Main. Yep, that's exactly what they had it for at Proline, was 150. But yes, I loved the Coyote, especially in stock form, but it was in high demand at our camp, let us say. And I also Got a Rock Pirates chassis. I think this is for a Kraken or the Axial Pro Kraken. Got me one of these. I'm going to try an interesting part with this. What are you saying ew to? Saying ew to Rock Pirates. I can politely show you the door. Steve and Christian and Connor, they're all good friends here. Okay. That's a good part. Oohs and ahs. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Last but not least, because they're partially sitting up on the table right now looking at me, I got me some jewelry. Look at those pretty boys. This is the set of pro builds I've been wanting forever, but pro builds are like 140-ish, 130, 140. And I happened to walk up right as they were tearing down the booth, and they said $100. I said sold. So the color's bright. I think it's like a computer thing. Yeah, it's kind of like reflecting off the white on this screen. But they're not too much lighter than what they are here. Green, of course, of course. But now I got to figure out what that is even going to go on. Because also, hold on. Oh. I did a thing. Amazingly enough, you will never guess who was cutting deals and having a sale out at Proline. People have probably already seen it as I sat down, but for dramatic effect, I'm gonna wait to show it on screen. Let guys catch up with me. Because quite honestly, I was amazed this company was cutting deals. Anybody got any guesses? Got me one of these. So, what are these? $289, $299. They were $250 at Proline. But I'm kicking myself, but also I'm kind of happy I got this as well. The portal kit was $350. And I was this close to pulling the trigger on it, but this was about how much I felt good putting on a credit card. But my thought process at the moment is these and the Project IJ on that chassis. I'm working on a portal kit also. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Got a portal kit and a set of axles in my Tricks of Fortune. Wasn't super stoked. I'd be happy with a portal kit and a set of axles. You want to trade? I'm only playing. But no, that's my plan for that chassis. I mean, I've built quite a few VS410s, so I mean, it's no biggie for me, but I'm considering getting that Project IJ and putting it on that. Not like I got enough crap around here to build. You know what? We're only 30 minutes into this. I'll get the other kit. I'm getting over it. You always want to be the one that gets the holy crap kit. I don't even know what the holy crap kit is. Like, do you want an optic with carbon panels and black aluminum axles? Like, to me, a portal kit with aluminum axles is a holy crap kit to me. You know? But I mean, it's always subjective with Trucks of Fortune. Now, I have a Comp Fox kit that keeps calling my name to build. All right, before I show this box that's in my lap, Rafi just reminded me because it's like within line of sight of me. I said in my Skyline video, I want to start working on my projects. This thing is constantly in my line of sight every single day. And it is in a constant state of disrepair, and it makes me sad because the one time I did drive it, it was stupid good. Like, stupid good. And I want to get it back up and running. So hopefully soon you'll see the green hammer back up and running. Because it also has been calling my name. New Wraith? No, that is a Vatera Twin Hammer's body I put on some flat rails. What does the hammer need? Time. Time, you know, this just real simple. No biggie. It's the easiest thing out there to get, you know, just time. Yeah, I just need to sit down and work on it, but I always put other things in front of my own projects. because I was flipping out before Proline. I didn't even do a video over it. I was kind of embarrassed as I plugged everything in on the optic that I gave away, the green Huff one, and for some reason the FPV wasn't turning on. So I was freaking out. Tore the whole thing down night before I was supposed to be packing. Actually, I think I was supposed to be packing. Tore it down completely. Turns out one of my solder jobs wasn't as good as I thought. Re-put the wire back together, plugged it back in, and it started working. So thank God. Crisis averted there. But show you what's in my lap, and I'll leave it up to y'all whether you want to crack into it tonight or just keep BSing for another 15 minutes. I got a Tamiya. What am I drinking? Stuff I probably shouldn't be drinking on the internet. My 1 year mark of getting back into RC. I have 2 10-scale bills, about 6 or 9 small bills. I keep seeing the newest thing. And squirrel. Yep. I like BSing as well. Thank you. So y'all want to crack into the Bronco? Is the light going in the Bronco? The what? Oh, the 8? No, the 8's going in a bomber. Here, I can show you what it's going in. It's going in this. This is an axial bomber that is scaled. H10 hydro axles. So this thing is actually scaled for what it is. Oh. I'm thinking OMG talking about your big block. I brought out the big block and that's all that's on his mind. Trust me, I'll do a video over it soon enough. My thoughts on the XCX30. I think it's neat. It's not for me. I mean, I'll probably drive one, but the only way Axial will ever get me to drive one or buy one, and we were actually talking about this in camp, they need to put a quad body on one. Make one into a four-wheeler, and they'll sell like hotcakes. I'll buy 2. I've seen someone else try to do 19 things. Hey, that hits a little close to home. All right, y'all want to get into the Bronco? Let's get onto this messy bench and crack into the Bronco. Okay. All right. All right. The 24 should be a four-wheeler. I feel like both of them should be four-wheelers. I feel like that is the biggest missed opportunity is that on 24th or 30th scale, they haven't come out with at least intentions of making a quad out of one. All right. So I picked this up off of eBay for like $170. And I think I got the right version. Yep. And I say it's the right version because the body's pre-painted. I feel like I would screw up painting a Tamiya body because they're so nice. So I'm super glad that this is pre-painted. There are quad conversions for S624s out there. I'm just finding out about this now. I pulled my hair out trying to build one like a year ago, and I could never figure it out. There we go. Look at that. Would you just look at it? I mean, clown on Tamiya all you want. They know how to make a body. It comes with an ESC. Holy crap. Damn. Look at it. I'm driving. What are we doing here? I'm sorry. Oh, I love the color. I wish the top was white. I've kind of become impartial to black top vehicles, but I guess it's like a sign of the times, you know, just what they do now. I cracked into this bag because these are the tires that come with it, and they aren't even out of the bag, and I can feel how terrible they are. So they're going in the trash. And I can go over some of the stuff I was wanting to do to this truck. These are the wheels and tires that I have prepped for this guy. I feel like that'll look pretty good. Oh yeah. I feel like that'll look real good. You know, bronze wheels on this blue-gray truck. I'll go ahead and teal and white 74 Bronco. I think it was my grandpa had like a mid 80s Bronco 2. I think it was brown. They're definitely cool vehicles. Oh, here's the wheels. Nope. Is there a D-bag in that kit? I haven't even got to the instructions yet. I don't know. But probably. But these plastic wheels. Ooh, hold on. Don't those kind of look machete-like? I hate to open it because they're also going in the trash. Whoa, shut up. Comes with a light kit. Heck yeah. Dude, for 170 bucks, this was a steal. There's a lot to this. I'm terrified of cracking this open right now. Cool little decal sheet. You know where to send your unused tire from this kit. Matt, I don't even know if I would give those to a dog for a chew toy. Like, these are bad. Not our Mr. Tamiya, RIP. Yeah, I guess that's enough excuse. I'm gonna need that. Dude, this thing is fully outfitted. It comes with ESC, motor, and light kit, and a pre-painted body. What more could you ask for? Okay, I think I need that. Put that back in the box. Oh, damn. Okay. Let's open this. Bag A. That's what I use them for. Mother-in-law's cat toys. I'm gonna see if Mr. Sergey will play with them. I think that's what I'll do is put the transmission together and then put it away because I didn't want to stay too long on this stream. So I need MA GB2. Does it say which is which? So that and this. Oh, well, your commute to get 30 miles not complete. Bye, y'all. Bye, Raph. Maine Coon cat supporter 624 wouldn't be big enough. Oh, yes. That also reminds me. I have other goodies for this build. I bought a bearing kit for it. Tried to be prepared. So that. So this is going to go there. So I need the bearing that goes in there. Yes. Got it. Oh, hey. Kurtz RC is in here. What's up? What's up? It's going good. I'm trying to build a Tamiya at the moment. Oh. Wait a minute. Another pin. That. Oh. 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 Ah. No. Crap. Where's my E-clip tool? There it is. My coffee cup's getting too full. I feel like this needs to be put on with needle nose. And of course, I don't know where they are. Good old Tamiya instructions. Yep. Ah, let me get some needle nose because I know where my spare set is. Oh, here's my regular set. Oh, you bastard. Come on. That was lucky. Kurt's a Tamiya painting expert. I'm pretty sure he is. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm extremely lucky that I don't have to paint the Tamiya. So I think they want me to find the pin that I dropped on the ground, first of all. There it is. Boom. Actually, that kind of helps. Sticker placement expert. That's what I need, though. Watching some racing, also vintage cars go fast enough for my reactions now. Okay. So that's not the one I need. I need this one. And I do need this one, but it gets this gear, I'm guessing. Oh no. Oh no. Um, oh. This. Come on. I think I put the wrong pin in here. So we're off to an amazing start. Sweet. And right back to it. Need to flash those green wheels again. They were party. These are just Boom Racing Pro builds. But yes, they are party. See if I can get through this transmission build in a timely manner. I tore that apart for nothing. The pin that I needed was in here. Yep. Okay, now to put this back together. Boom. There's that. There's that. And I think they want me to do this. That. And then a bearing. And a bearing. Nah. Okay. Oh, now it tells me down here the low speed. Well, crap. At least I can take this off pretty easy. Gotten pretty good at it. All right. Ah. Okay. So this goes here. Ooh, this pen is the bane of my existence at the moment. Go. There we go. And of course, yay, it spins. I'm gonna get packed for tomorrow and get to bed early 4 hour drive in the morning. All right, I'll see you, Matt. I'm hoping this won't take too much longer as it is. There's that. And then I need this thingy. I almost forgot. I need my Tamiya tools. Oh, I also need to finish assembling this. It's right here. Oh. Don't tell me. There we go. Aha. admin. Okay. There it is. Yep, got them all. Sweet. Now, I think I take me one of these little guys. Does that fit in there? Yes, it does. Oh, my shorts caught that one. That one's good. So I think I need one of those. And then like, no, maybe not. I don't need that one. What the heck? Or does it go like that? And then like that. I think that's how it goes. And use these screws. Boom. Got that. So now, slide that on. And oh, I think that's how you do this. Okay. feel like it's this one. Probably need my calipers out. Is it this pin that you want? Because that one won't fit either. Oh, there it is. There it goes. Shove that back down there. And then crap. Now that I know what goes where. Shove this one in here. Boom. I know for a fact this one fits. It's not doing it. There we go. Boom. Okay. That right there is an ordeal. I know the old timers in chat are probably chuckling to themselves. I haven't built too many Tamiya kits. I'll wait on that till next time. So for now, I'll wrap it up for tonight. So as always, I'll send it to the 3 people in the audience that are still here. Is there anything you'd like to see before I sign off? If there isn't anything anyone wants to see before I sign off, then I will wish everyone a good night, and I will see you all in the next one.